Well, these episodes on the Amazon show are massive. I mean, they are. We're already hired like 80, 90 people to help with it, and we're gonna need way more. So I'm bringing a lot of people in. But no, it's going to be more in how we do our things the YouTube way. We're not going to take what we do and just completely change it all and just, adapt to how the status quo is. It's going to be kind of a hybrid because obviously there are things that, game shows do well, but there are other things they don't. Like one thing I don't really like is like when there's a lot of action happening and they just cut to someone in a takeaway room, clearly filmed after and talking about it. Like preferably, which we haven't filmed it yet, but ideally, we'd be able to get those kind of emotions and thoughts in the midst of the challenge, right? Which takes a lot of forethought and a lot of skill because, these aren't scripted. And so like, if you miss the shot, well, then you have to go back and get it. So it's like one take, either you get it or you don't. And that's just like one of 100 examples of ways I want to innovate and adapt because like, I know why they don't do it because it's very hard, right? If it's not scripted, how do you get these lines you want from people while they're doing this intense challenge? So and then their heads, you can't. So then they just, after the show, they go, hey, say these things to a camera. And so cut from a challenge to them in a takeaway room. And like, I might end up having that, but ideally I don't. So that's like one of the things we're really prepping for. And so like really knowing the pace of all the challenges and things we're going to do and know where people will be most likely to say things and then making sure you have a good camera shot there and like you're ready to capture it. Because I can't go, hey, say this and then put a camera on them because it's not scripted. You know what I mean? So just like really thinking through things at like a level that I don't think anyone has ever thought about before. And that's just like one example of it. And then just doing that like to 1,000 different ways, I think will add up where it will feel nothing like a normal game show. But it will have the Beast feel and just look more, high budget, if that makes sense.